Hello everyone, good evening. Good evening, how we doing? Okay, wow, welcome to Eyecare Online episode 7. And yes, unfortunately, sorry, let me just turn this to face me. Yeah, okay, I'm back. I'm back. Alright. So, welcome to Eyecare Online episode 7. Alright, and it's actually a profound time for me because when I began this program, somehow I didn't think it through. I just wanted an opportunity to share information, to actually educate and inform people more on how to preserve their vision and how to maintain optimum vision. So it was more like something that I just felt I had to do, but I didn't kind of think that I'm going to continue doing it up till now. And the initial plan was just to do eye care on radio, just to stick to radio, and I didn't think about online. But because due to the radio aspect, I stream it live on my Facebook profile page. So when people ask me why they can't tune in or complain they can't tune in because Comfort FM is in New York and the coverage is not worldwide and all that. So I now started thinking, how can I bring this program to online? How can I get people online to also benefit apart from just what happens on radio? So that is how Eyecare Online started, and then I must say that it's been these 7 weeks have been amazing, have been educative for me and impactful. And excuse me, I want to say thank you to every one of you that have been consistent following me, and they're dropping their comments, their questions and all that. So I know that Eyecare Online usually is on Monday, but I explained I was on vacation, so I was at home, and then there wasn't a good network connection, so I couldn't hold Eyecare Online on Monday as planned. That's why I'm having it today. Maybe that could account to why I have just 4 questions. I have just 4 questions today. I didn't get many questions as I used to, so this is not gonna take long, but I want to encourage you to feel free to reach out to ask for questions. We are back to our Mondays, and I'll make sure I'm consistent on Monday. So I have a few questions here. The first one is from Pretty Praise. Pretty Praise said, my eye pressure is 20. I don't know if it's okay, and if I should be worried. Also, I experience blurry vision. Alright, so Pretty Praise, when you talk about eye pressure, we're talking about one of the tests that we run for glaucoma, right? So because we all know that glaucoma, we run I've done some teaching on. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you can all hear me. Sorry, I didn't ask that. I hope you can hear me. So if you can hear me, just say hello. I can hear you. Let me just make sure that the mic is up here. Yes, and I hope you can see me very well. Okay, so glaucoma, there are a couple of tests that we do for glaucoma to detect if someone has glaucoma. The 3 most popular tests is the fundoscopy, checking the back of the eye, and then we have checking of eye pressure, which is called IOP test, intraocular pressure test, tonometry, and then we also have the one we call the central visual field test, perimetry. Now, one of the tests that we do for glaucoma is pressure test, right? And then pressure test, we have a parameter that we use to know if somebody's eye pressure is normal. Some people use, I don't know, I hope this is not making so much noise. Let me just reduce that. Okay, all right. So some people use between 10 and 20 as parameter. Some use 21 to 20. Some use 11 to 21. The most common parameter used is 11 to 21. So any pressure that falls between 11 to 21 is fine. All right, is fine with regards to the pressure. There are other things that we check. We check the back of the eye to be sure that the back of the eye is healthy, right? We can have a situation whereby the pressure is normal, but the back of the eye isn't. Like I mentioned, 3 common tests. So most of the time, for us to actually say if somebody is fine or free from glaucoma, you must have at least 2 over 3. The back of your eye must be fine, and then the pressure must be normal. If these 2 are fine, you don't need to do the 3rd one. That means you are free. But if the pressure is normal, the back of the eye isn't, right? We now ask you to do the 3rd one, which is the visual field test, or we take you to do OCT and all that. That's up there. So basically, if your pressure is normal, pretty praise, and the back of your eye is healthy, then you are fine. You should not be worried. The blurry vision that you are having could be as a result of refractive error. It could be that. So what we need to do is, after checking your pressure, they should also do refraction. Whenever you want to check your eye pressure, they should also do refraction. They should also test for glasses, okay? Because if it's coming to the glaucoma, your pressure is fine, but the back of your eye is what your optometrist need to find out if it is okay. So I hope I have answered that. Second question is from Adobe. Adobe said, Doc, I love wearing false lashes, but I'm often concerned that the eyelash glue might be harmful in the long run. Can you speak to this? Okay. I love wearing eyelashes also. Sometimes I do that. I wear false lashes, especially when I have an event I want to go for, and I go for makeup and all that. Now, in the long run, is it harmful? Well, to your natural eyelashes, yes. Okay, because if you wear long lashes long enough, you know that sometimes when you are removing it, you're removing some of your natural eyelashes too. Okay, and then that's number one. Number two, false lashes can actually trap dirt. It can trap dirt, especially when you use makeup and all that. And the thing is that if you're among those people that use, like, sometimes I prefer the one that I just stick on and remove, right? I just remove them. Those ones are better, right? Because the glue, that's another thing I want to talk about, the glue that they use. I had this lady that used to do my my brow and my this thing and my lashes, and every time, okay, I stopped using her because she likes using hair glue for lashes, and I know that that is wrong. There is a reason why hair glue is not good for lashes, because of the content, the ingredients, the components of the glue. Most of them contain formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is not good at all. Formaldehyde, some people are allergic to it. It can cause irritation. It can also stunt the growth of your natural lashes. And sometimes it gets so strong, which is why people use it, because they feel that when you use it to do your lashes, it will make the lashes last longer. But when that happens, you are causing your natural lashes to actually have a problem. They won't grow. You will remove them while they're pulling out the false lashes. And then another thing is that you can react to it. Now, the challenge with false lashes is accidents can happen. All right, accidents can happen because anything that comes close to the eye can be accidental. Anything can happen. The glue can fall onto your eye, and when the glue falls on your cornea, it causes serious complications that can even lead to blindness if not handled well. So the number one thing when it comes to false lashes is, number one, you have to find someone that is very, very good. You can find a trained technician, a beautician that is trained on that. That's number one, so that the person will know not to use hair glue as a glue for the lashes. Don't use false lashes every blessed day. Give your own natural lashes opportunity to breathe. Very important. Some of us I know a friend of mine that fixes false lashes every day. And the other day I happened to go to her house early in the morning before her makeup. I was surprised because there isn't any lashes remaining on her eyes, and these lashes are there for a reason. These lashes are there to protect our eyes. So when you cause your lashes not to grow, or you cause them to fall off, what you're doing is that you are exposing your eye to the elements. You're exposing your eye to the dust, to the wind, to sunlight and all the things that the eyelashes are supposed to do. It won't happen again. So you need to find a qualified technician to actually handle your lashes. Then the idea of removing lashes and dropping it on your table and picking it up again in the morning to put it back, you have to stop that, because when you do that, you are transferring bacteria from the surface of whatever table that you're placing that eyelashes on back into your eye, and that can actually lead to an eyelash disease we call meibomian gland disease, right, over time, because it will now cause blockage on the natural lashes, and that can even lead to these balls that some of us experience. So false lashes, on the long run, if you keep using it every blessed day without giving your own lash opportunity to grow, it's harmful to your own eyelashes. And then you have to be very careful about it. Don't do it such a way that you do it every blessed day. Give your eyes opportunity to breathe. Remove it in the night before you want to sleep, and then let it go. Drop it, throw it away or something. I don't repeat lashes, except I'm doing eyelash fillers. Eyelash fillers are different. Those are the single ones that they put, you know, to fill in between your lashes. I do those ones. I prefer them, except when I have a photo shoot or something. I can use the normal long one. But if I don't have, I just want to do lashes, I use eyelash fillers. Eyelash fillers, they can last longer. They are single, so your lashes are there. Your lashes can still breathe. All right. So in the long run, can it cause it? The glue? Yes, like I said, the glue is dangerous if not handled properly. Okay, so the glue on the lashes, and it can cause blockages. I said this already. It can cause blockages. So in the long run, the only challenge that false lashes can actually have is affecting your natural lashes by making it impossible for them to grow very well. Okay, so basically that is that. So avoid using hair glue. Very important. I needed to stress that. All right. Okay, so we have the third question here. Third question is from Miriam Saludin. She said, please, I used to feel pain in my eyes when walking under the sun, and water used to flow from my eyes when operating the phone. Okay, now Miriam, the thing is that some people are photosensitive. They react to sunlight, they react to light. I'm using a ring light for you guys to see me. Some people react to this. Usually, if on a normal day I'm not doing live or video like this, I should wear my glasses to protect my eyes from the ultraviolet rays, the blue rays that comes from this, right? But because I'm doing this, and I realize that when I wear glasses to do this, the reflection affects affects you guys, so I don't do that. Some people react to light. Okay, so what you need to do first of all is to find out why you're reacting to light. There are certain pathological issues that can lead to photosensitivity. Example, someone that has glaucoma can become photosensitive. Someone that has pterygium on the surface of the eye can be photosensitive. So you have to find out first of all, find out there is no pathological reason why I'm having this sensitivity to light. And then in terms of tears flowing from your eyes when you're pressing your phone, this is a classical case of digital eye strain, computer vision syndrome. So what you need to do is, there's a post I made a couple of days ago, how to combat how to avoid digital strain. There are a couple of things you can do, such as obeying the 20-20-20-B rule, which is for every 20 minutes you spend on your phone, you should look 20 yards away or 20 feet away for 20 seconds, and then you blink. Now when you do that, it will help your eyes to relax instead of always focusing on the phone. Then second thing you should do is to reduce your screen time. An average human spends about 6 hours per day on their phone. That is huge. So imagine 6 hours, that's an average person, not talk about those who are actually doing business online and all that. So you have to reduce your screen time. And then thirdly, you have to get a blue cut lens. Okay, there's a difference which I'm going to handle tomorrow. There's a difference between anti-reflection and blue cut lenses. I've seen people that buy anti-reflection lenses online and think they are buying blue cut lenses. Blue cut lenses are different. Okay, so I'm going to do a video about that, how to differentiate the two. Blue cut lenses will prevent the ray of light from your phone up to at least 95%. On normal photochromic AR can only prevent 20%. All right, so it's very important that this phone, the glasses you're using is a blue cut photochromic glasses, not a photochromic anti-reflection. My daughter is okay. Let me quickly take this one. My daughter is having eye pain and headache, even with glasses being provided. What's your advice? Okay, so first of all, before I answer that, she was having this eye pain and headache before you got the glasses, and even with the glasses, she's still having the severe pain and the headache. Okay, now when it comes to children, please can you answer that question, Mr. Martins? Was she having this before she got the glasses, and then she's still having it with the glasses? And I need to know how long she has been on the glasses. Now, when it comes to children, one of the things I've come to realize is that sometimes when you give them, when you don't do what we call wet refraction, that is a test that we put eye drop first in their eye before we do the refraction and all that. if you do the normal refraction you do on adults, you end up not getting the exact prescription power. So for children, especially children less than 14, 13 years, in the clinic, I must carry out a wet refraction, because that way they are not in control. I'm trying to find a way to explain it so that I don't sound too, too geeky. So that way they will not be able to control their eyes. With kids, when they get tired, they can just say anything you want them to say so that they can just leave your seat. So I do what I call wet refraction, then I now do dry refraction before I now combine and get the actual result. So if after getting the glasses, she is still having the severe pain and headache, take her back to the optometrist. Okay, take her back to the optometrist. It means that the main problem have not been addressed. I want to know, Martins, if you answered my question, was she having this before you went to get the glasses and even when she's having the glasses? Okay, so while waiting for him to respond, let me finish up with Miriam. Okay, so Miriam, basically that's what you need to do. Get the glasses, reduce your screen time, and then also practice the 20-20-20-B rule. Very important. Now the fourth question, Martin, I'm waiting for your question. I'm waiting for your response, please. The fourth question is from Chinedu Oji. Okay. Chinedu said, please, I'm having issue inside my eye. If I wake up in the morning, I feel as if they poured sand inside my eye. Wow. And if reading, the words will double. How do I tackle this? Okay. First of all, let me start with the reading. Reading, the words doubling. I wish I know how old you are, because that will help me to understand which angle we are coming from. But let me try and explain what I mean. From the age of 38, 39 and above, we experience what is called presbyopia. That is where you can no longer read the tiny Bible or see your phone easily. You have to move them away for you to see them clearer, right? So we experience that from the age of 38, 39, 40. Some people experience it earlier. Okay, Martin said she had it before the glass was provided. Okay, take her back to the clinic. All right, the glasses is not doing the job it's supposed to do. Because if she's having the pain and the headache before getting the glasses is supposed to stop the pain and the headache. All right, unless they didn't do a proper diagnosis to know what exactly is wrong. All right, so that's my suggestion. Take her back, or you can reach me after this. Let me find the clinic that you attended, and then we'll see how I can talk to the optometrist to repeat the test. I hope this works. So Chinedu, now back to your question about what's being double. So when you are from 38 years and above, people experience inability to read tiny prints, right? The words start juggling themselves. Your Bible, your phone, you can no longer read them, see them well. You have to move your arm away to see them. Some people enter this particular stage earlier, depending on your lifestyle, the kind of work you do. For example, teachers and tenors tend to get to this stage earlier than others. You find somebody 35 years, 36 years having difficulty reading, okay? While farmers, sellers, people that have to do with distant work can even stay up to 45 without needing reading glasses because they don't use their eyes much for near work. So I don't know what your age, I don't know how old you are, but if you are within this age category, probably you are experiencing the early signs of presbyopia. It's nothing to be afraid about. It will require glasses. It simply means that we are getting older, okay? And as we get older, we know that the way our skin looks, in my late 30s, this is not the way my skin looked when I was in my early 20s. Our skin, our everything, our tissues, they all age, okay? So you just have to you have to just understand that. But there's an exercise that you can do to reduce or to delay the inevitable, okay? I don't have a pen here, but I have this, right? So what you can do is get your pen, all right? Take it to an arm's length like this, focus at the tip of the pen, and then push it close to the middle of your nose to where it appears double, and then take it back to your arm's length and then push it close. If you can do this maybe 4 to 10 times a day, it's more like exercising your eye muscles, in and out, in and out. When you do this, you realize that some of the aches, some of the eye problems that we have that has to do with our muscles, we kind of avoid them, or we stop having the aches. Okay, so I find myself, because I actually wear glasses, I have astigmatism, I wear okay, Doc, I'm here for the eyelashes. I've already answered that. I don't okay, I'll talk about it again just in a few seconds. So I wear glasses, and many people notice nowadays that I wear them less and less. Why? Because I make sure I do this like 4 times in the morning. Then when I'm free in the afternoon, I do that. I exercise my eye muscles, so that can actually help you to, you know, not start needing reading glasses on time, but eventually you will get there. Okay, so the first question he asked was, when he wakes up in the morning, he feels as if there is sand inside the eye. Now, this is what we call sandy sensation or peppery sensation and all that. It could be a sign of so many things, such as dry eyes, digital eye strain, allergy, you know, and all that. But I am going to go with dry eye more, okay, because of the second question, because of what he said about the worth doubling. If you are experiencing dry eye, you always feel as if there is sand in your eye. You always sometimes the tears start coming out of your eye without you doing much. Those tears are trying to overcompensate the fact that the eye is not, you know, lubricated as it should be. So you find yourself having an overproduction of tears. Okay, so tears will come out, but that's also sign of dry eye. So Chinedu, when you read this or when you listen to this, I would love to know, one, your age bracket, and then 2, aside from that sandy sensation that you feel, any other complaint, any other symptom can help me get to a better, you know, idea of what it could be. So that's the last question I have for tonight. So now Adobe is here. Adobe, I said in the long run, the major challenge that you may have for using false lashes every time is that you are going to affect your natural eyelashes. All right, because every time you apply the lashes, the false lashes with the glue, you are placing it on the natural lashes, and every time you're pulling it out, you're pulling out some of the natural lashes, and then this glue end up blocking the pores that is supposed to feed the natural lashes. Right, so you find out a situation whereby when you keep doing it every day, your lashes will never breathe. And then thirdly, another thing that can arise from that is accidents can happen. Some of these people that put lashes for us use hair glue. I shared the story of someone that used to do mine that I had to drop her because she insists on using hair glue. Their reasoning is that the hair glue makes the lashes last longer, which is wrong, because most of our hair glue contains formaldehyde, which many people are allergic to, so we shouldn't even use it. There is lash glue. Okay, so and if this glue touches the cornea, the outer surface of the eye, it is extremely dangerous. Then another thing again is infections. People that fix false lashes are prone to more infections, and these infections, if not treated or managed effectively, can also lead to blindness. So you see, there are so many cons about false lashes. So my advice is this: if you are using false lashes, ensure that you don't use it every day. Give your natural lashes opportunity to breathe. Give them opportunity to breathe. I fix false lashes. I fix them mostly when I have occasion. Then when I don't have occasion and I just want to fix them, I use lash fillers, the single ones, because those ones are fixed in between your natural lashes, so my natural lashes are safe. And then if I want to remove them, I make sure that they are well soaked. There is something I saw, they said it's an eyelash remover, something. I've not tried it, but I just saw it, so you have to also look at it. And then make sure that the person that's fitting the false lashes is someone that is well trained. You don't want to be statistics of accidents. You know, you don't want to be that. So let it be someone that is well trained. Okay, it's very, very important to avoid accidents. So all that, and of course, most importantly, clean your eyelids. When you remove the lashes, make sure that you clean the eyelids very, very well. And don't remove your lashes and keep on the table and pick it up again and put on your eyes. You're just transferring infection to your eyes. So Adobe, I hope I've been able to answer that question. Okay, so yeah, this is it. We're gonna call it a wrap tonight. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I know this is not the normal time and normal day, but we are here. I want to say thank you guys, and feel free to drop your questions. Today I just got 4 questions. You guys should send me more questions, please. Okay, so from next week we're back to our Mondays 9 p.m. so tell your friends for all those eye care questions that they can't ask their doctors, or they don't have the time to ask their doctors, please I'm here. That's what I love to do. Thank you, and I appreciate you guys. Let's have a good night rest.